Is Disc Golf Valley pay to win? Let's find out. We'll take a look in this video at 5 discs that you can find for free hidden on the courses in the game, and then we'll jump into a round and play with those discs and see if we can hold our own against players who might be using their entire bag. The first disc you're going to find is on Sunshine Glade 5. Where you have your compass and your dagger given to you right off the bat, you're heavily limited by your distance. Take this compass a couple throws down the fairway on Sunshine Glade 5, and you'll see right next to the bench, if you can manage to actually hit it with the disc, you're going to pick up this sweet, accurate glide musket, which has some fantastic distance and already is going to open up a lot of new shots for you if you don't have a glide fairway driver in your bag already. So go ahead and hit that hidden disc with one of your discs, and you can enjoy getting lucky. Next, it's time to upgrade from that beat up compass. Bring yourself over to Herring Woods Hole 2. And this is a couple steps in order to get this disc. You need to first throw up to the green. After you're on the green, you want to hit this coffin that is on the right side of the green with the disc. After you hit this coffin, a hand will reach up into the air that is holding a disc. Hit the disc that is in the air with the disc that you're throwing, and you're going to be rewarded with an accurate windbreak core, a very powerful midrange that is accurate and a lot of players use for deadly ace runs and throw-ins. Alright, now it's time to upgrade your throw-in disc. That beat up dagger is only going to get you so far. Let's get you an accurate sticky pier. To get this pier, you're going to head over to Oak Hill, Hole 6. Make your way across to the middle island. If you need to lay up to the first shore and then toss your way across, that's totally fine too. After you're on the island, throw over to the base of the tree on the right side of the island and hit the disc that you see laying against the base of this tree. This one can be a little bit tricky to get. I got lucky here by my first throw with the harp sticking right next to that disc, so I can have an easy hit. Don't be discouraged if you roll down the hill a few times, and then once you're here, hit that disc hanging out right next to plank, and you're going to be rewarded with a quirky, accurate sticky pier. Now, you have a good throw-in disc in your pier. You have a far-flying fairway in your glide musket, and you have an accurate throw-in disc in the core. Let's get you some pier distance. Now we're going to go get Shocky. Shocky is on Frozen Valley 4. Get yourself out to the center island, however you want to do it. This is a line I take with my more upgraded bag at this point with the Glide Roll Rive to get it out there. After you make it out to the center island, navigate yourself up to the base of the lighthouse. It might take a few tries in trying to get there. You can throw up in the air, down to the ice, but eventually you're going to find your way there. And once you get up to the top of the lighthouse, hit that disc with your disc, and you'll be rewarded with the Glide Waterskip Recoil. Your first Waterskip disc coming into your bag is going to open up plenty of new lines like Cahill Backwoods Hole 9. You can Waterskip it around the left side instead of trying to get to the trees now. It's going to open up very quickly for you. You'll be gaining strokes on your card with that line. And finally, the ultimate free disc you can find hidden on the course is a beat up windbreak Rive. Free Rive coming into your bag as a distance driver. The Rive has phenomenal distance. While the beat up attribute takes a little bit of distance off, this is still going to open up easy 400-foot drives for you. To get to this Rive, we're going to start on Foxtail Meadows in Hole 9. Hole 1 is closer to the top of this hill, but it has OB around it, so you're not going to be able to make it all the way up the hill to get the disc. So on Hole 9, you're turning around, taking a couple throws up to the top of this hill. Once you finally get up there to the base of the house, tap this disc you see on the ground with your disc, and then you'll get happy. You're going to have your very own Rive to add to your bag. This will open up some huge distance potential for holes like Oak Hill 5, where you need to make your way all the way down and around the corner over a bunch of trees in order to get a look for the eagle. It's going to be a lot easier, and with a Rive in your bag, this is now a possibility. Alright, so now that we have those 5 discs built out our bag, let's jump into multiplayer. This multiplayer is unranked. It's between seasons right now when I'm playing. So there's likely be some of the easier courses, which are some of the courses that you're going to be getting when you first start playing Disc Golf Valley. We have a strong player in New Getty and Vitus, I'm not sure, and Jomez is not one of the Jomez guys. They have a special icon. But with Blueberry Thicket, KO Backwoods, and Champions Landing, this should be interesting. I did not know Champions Landing was in the mix. Let's see if I can pull it out playing mostly safe and showing what you can do with the free discs that you're offered just by finding them on the course. The accurate windbreak core should have no problem getting down here. Obviously, it's not an ace run, but I don't even ace this with my normal bag most of the time. The core down to the base, and then I putt in with here. We'll be able to secure the first birdie. The here I know is a little more overstable than the fuse I'm used to putting and throwing in with, so it's going to be a little bit trickier. Accurate glide musket. I think this might have an ace run chance here. Oh, is it going to go? Way over the top. It's going to go way over the top. But that's okay. It gets around, and we're 70 feet for this throw in. We'll throw with like 40 power right off the top of the basket. Dang it. All right. I'm going to show you now. I'm going to actually play smart. Actually play smart. Not do too much stuff. Here's a glide musket. Default aim, give it the hyzer. Going a little bit long again. This time I don't have the elevation in play. So I should be able to get much more comfortably with the pier. And we do. Able to get that birdie with the pier. I think a lot will come into play in Champions Landing. Of course, not everybody I'm playing with is using the bag like this. So we'll see if we can hold our own there. New Getty taking the fun line that's open with a glide skip distance driver. But it's a lower percentage line. Looks like he hit that line pretty well. He might have a look for the eagle, but honestly, most of your first games, nobody's going to be going for that eagle. I think the full power core might be the right distance to get up here. Could have gone a bit more distance. I'm going to go about 90 on this. There we go. Able to get the birdie with the pier. New Getty went for it. Looks like he might have missed OB long and then back to the drop zone. That's the risk of getting aggressive. Water skip recoil. Let's do it. I have not thrown this before with a water skip recoil. I do this line usually with the Rive. See a little bit more power on the recoil. And I think this is going to work great. Yes, this is fantastic. This is a hole that can be a tricky eagle, but if you have a water skip distance drive in your bag, like the recoil, this is an easy peasy eagle every time. If you have that line and this disc in your bag, you're going to be picking up strokes on folks in multiplayer, especially early on in your play. This one is the glide musket. Default aim. Give it a little bit of hyzer to counteract that wind. I'm going to take a bit of power off because that wind is pushing. And I just don't want to accidentally slide into the water here. This is going to set up just fine. We'll be able to throw across onto the green with the musket again. Where's that musket? 363. The glide musket's going to get there. Glide musket, if you ever see people throwing a sticky sapphire or a windbreak sapphire, a glide musket is essentially the same for the air shot of that. Let's see if we can catch up Jomez here on the end. 479. So I'm between Rive and Recoil. I think I need the distance of the Rive to try and get there. I'm going to aim low, so ask a natural turn, and give it a little bit anhyzer for a little bit more turn. And this looks like it's going to straighten out nicely and end up close to the basket for a look at this birdie from 63 feet. I think we should be able to hit in 63 feet. And we do, and there we are, tied up in the lead again with just the disc. Oh, not tied up, we're taking the lead with just the free disc that we're finding on the course. So is Disc Golf Valley pay for win? I'll get this Rive. Oh, I did not turn that enough. I feel like I expect a lot more turn out of that Rive than I ever gotten. You know, the drop zone, which is a layup over here. Get the musket out here. No reason to get too close. It's a bummer I did not give that enough anhyzer. And 341 should be the glide musket. Down here to the base. New Getty getting the eagle, so he's going to be taking back the lead when we're getting par, giving away 2 strokes there, because I did not give the angle I needed off the tee. Vitus is across onto the green, but we skipped over, so he is... Okay, got a big number there. Oh no, we still have the lead. Alright, one last hole to go. This one, we're going to get out there and get the birdie. Take the Rive out. We're not getting a skip. It's interesting. I'm used to discs that have more glide, which I feel like they definitely have more turn and they have more glide. See if we can find a way through this back door. I think we can get through somewhere. Where's the opening? What's this disc? I want my Recoil, because I'm going to get some collision. Let's try and get through here. Yeah, over onto the green. We'll be able to get our birdie with the pier and take that last throw in. Hopefully get this birdie. Cool. So it says, is disc golf valid to win? Absolutely not. You can win with the free discs that are given to you. Of course, as you get going further, you're going to want some glide skip distance drivers. Those do come available on the free multiplayer track. And once you reach level 50, you'll be able to get them in your regular level ups. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. Enjoy your 5 free discs that you found out on the course. And as always, stay bogey free.